Hi, this is Olivier. In this video, you will learn how to make changes to fields in an MDF object. MDF objects are used more and more in the different modules of SAP SuccessFactors. The nice thing about them is that there is no XML file and we can make changes from Admin Center. We will first have a look at the data of an existing MDF position. We will observe the different fields available and decide on the changes that we would want to implement. We will then navigate to configure object definition to change a label, make a field required, change the order of fields, and then we will make a field not visible and delete another one. We will then test the changes that we made. I am now in the application. From the action search, let's navigate to manage data in order to see an existing position. I will search for a position and select maybe my vice president sales. In this position, there are different fields available to me. I can see the position ID with a red asterisk because this field is required. Then I have the change reason, the position name. The position name is a translatable field, and maybe I can implement some translations for that field. So maybe one of the changes that I would want to make would be to change the label. Instead of position name, I would like to see position title. Then maybe we would want to make this field required. We would also want to reorder the fields. Maybe first we would have change reason, then position ID, and afterwards position name. So we will move change reason to be the first field available in that list. Maybe another change that we could make could be for the capacity controlled. This field is visible to me and I would want to make it not visible. If I scroll down, I can see custom fields and maybe we will say that we don't need anymore the custom date. So we would want to delete this field completely. Let's see if I can make those changes. I will navigate to configure object definition from the action search. From here, I'm going to select object definition and look for position. I will click on take action, make correction, and scroll down a little bit. I can see the code, the change reason, the external name, which is my translatable field. If I want to change the label for the external name, I'm going to click on detail. Notice that I don't change the name here, which is the technical name. I really click on detail. So from here, I'm going to scroll down, and instead of position name, I would want to see position title. Maybe if I wanted to implement translation for that field, I could click on the globe icon and implement the translation for the different languages that are enabled in my instance. If I want to make this field required, I will use that attribute and select yes. Click done. So maybe I want to see the change reason before the code. To do that, I'm just going to use the arrow that I can see here to modify the order. So there was another change that I wanted to make for the field position controlled. I want this field to be not visible anymore. So from here, I would not delete that field because this is a standard field. I will simply click Details, scroll down, and instead of Editable, I'm going to make it not visible. So I do not expect to see the capacity controlled anymore. I'm going to click Done. One more change that I wanted to make was to delete custom fields that I could see at the bottom. I could see a custom text, I could see a custom date. I know that those fields are custom fields because there is the prefix underscore, cust underscore, and then the name. So to delete a custom field, I'm simply going to click on the trash icon. So maybe I could also delete the text in addition to the date. And then I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page to click Save. The changes are successfully saved, and I can see this green message at the top of my screen. And it's now time to test the changes. I will go back to Manage Data. I will go back to my positions, to my Vice President sales position. And now, if I click on Take Action, Make Correction, I can see the different modifications that I implemented. You can see that change reason is now at the top. I can see that position name is now called position title, and that field is required. If I do a Control F for the word control, notice that there is no option available. So that field is no longer visible to me. And if I scroll down at the bottom, notice that the custom fields that I had before for the custom date and the custom text are not visible anymore either because I deleted them. This now concludes this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it.